There was once an old soldier, a man who had seen countless battles, witnessed death in its many forms. Every morning, he woke up to the sound of war drums, knowing that the day ahead could be his last. His armor was old, his sword worn, but his spirit was unbroken. He had seen comrades fall beside him, and yet he still stood tall. Every day he faced the same enemy, the same challenges. Yet in the chaos of battle, when most soldiers would feel fear or rage, the old soldier remained calm. He had learned the hard way that anger, fear, and panic only cloud the mind and slow the body. One day as he stood on the front line, the enemy was more vicious than ever. The sound of swords clashing filled the air. The earth shook with every strike. The enemy leader stood before him, a towering figure with eyes full of hate, ready to strike down anyone in his path. The soldier could see the anger in his eyes, the thirst for victory driving him. But in the soldier's heart, there was peace. In the heat of the battle, the soldier paused for a moment. His heart was racing, but his breath was steady. As he gazed at the enemy leader charging towards him, he realized something. This moment is not about defeating the enemy. It's about defeating myself. With that thought, the soldier pushed aside the anger, the fear, and the stress that clouded his mind. He focused on the present, on each movement, on each breath. The enemy leader swung his sword with fury, but the soldier was ready. With clear focus, he parried the blow, never letting the anger or adrenaline control his actions. Every strike was calculated, every move deliberate. The battle raged on, but the soldier's calm never wavered. His mind was sharp, his body swift, and his actions precise. As the enemy leader made his final move, the soldier anticipated it perfectly, dodging with grace and delivering a swift blow that ended the fight. As the enemy forces retreated, the soldier stood victorious, not because of his strength, but because of his peace. His victory was not one of violence, but of inner calm. He knew that true strength wasn't in the force of his sword, but in the power of his mind, his ability to remain calm when the world around him was chaos. Later, as he looked out over the battlefield, the soldier remembered the lessons of his past. He had spent years learning the art of war, but he had only truly found victory when he learned to conquer his own mind. He thought to himself, "The greatest weapon we possess is not our sword, but our ability to stay calm in the face of fear." And so the soldier lived the rest of his days not as a warrior who defeated his enemies, but as a man who had mastered the art of peace. He knew that victory in battle was fleeting, but victory over oneself was eternal. Calmness is sharper than any sword. Stoic Wisdom Stories.